their last pick. Looks like they're going to need an offlaner, I would say. I'm imagining that Legion, and the Legion could go in the offlane in this game. I'm not really too sure.
Going to be their carry here. Get that damage and then move on to another target and make it this 5v4 instantly.
Oh, Yoki paying a visit to the top lane. We'll come across Jabs here and look at the harass damage Jabs does. That is pretty painful.
It's pretty big, but there's a charge coming in from Miposhka.
There is, and Naive is here as well, and they're going to land the split earth. Also on top of that, do they have enough damage to finish off Jabs? I think they very well do. He's trying to survive, he's trying to get out, but it's not quite going to work as the axe comes through and finishes off the...
A fairly difficult lane with from the Nature's Prophet and the Pango. You know, you can catch up in that gold from the first blood, and that's going to help him come online a little bit earlier. Oh, Yoki.
Yoki's in trouble here as the Treants are hitting him down. He's going to go for the split earth. Will get it off before he dies. One final middle finger before he hits the grave.
Do you remember when I said that ward wouldn't do anything for them?
Yeah.
I was talking rubbish because it just gives Jabs the free kill. Gives Jabs the free kill on the Leshrac. That's a great play by them. And here we go. They're going to battle for the bounty rune here.
You know, this is kind of what we're used to seeing. Mushi kind of plays almost not sacrificial, but just not the... massive hard farming gyrocopters, and they don't put too much. Yeah, you're just going to fortify the courier there.
Jabs might look to TP back onto that courier though.
There's a charge coming through from Miposhka. And there's a lightning coming through, and the split earth does land with the axes and the attack damage from Miposhka and Naive. They will bring him down. Ice needs to get out of this one as well. It's a fair amount of damage. He does have to pop that wand, but he is going to be okay for now. Meanwhile, at bottom lane, Ninja Boogie's setting up onto Ghost Stick here, perhaps.
TPing in.
Yeah, they're going to use that missile with the anti-armor. Now the stun as well. Mushi gets in range for the rocket barrage. The rocket does cut, and yeah, this guy's dead. Ghost Stick goes down.
He is in very deep trouble. Pressure's coming out onto the enemy safe lane, and your mid lane kind of feels like I have to be able to handle myself, and maybe we get some of those raw 1v1 matchups come back.
Handling a man fight is what it's all about, but Ice is in a lot of trouble here as that bash comes through, and they will finish him off on the Troll Warlord.
The harass going to come out from Ice is even deadly for the Troll Warlord, I feel like, especially if Jabs TP's in. Oh no, Yoki.
Boogie, they're going to come in around on this Disco Pony. Oh my god! Ice with the early game damage. Blows him up. The charge is going to connect with this little Pangolier here. Just going to dive away.
Might be in trouble.
He's certainly low, but in comes Fefen, and oh my god, they just destroyed Ninja Boogie with that Laguna Blade. But Mineski, they're coming in for the counter attack, trying to bring down Miposhka here. Chasing him down, they have that rocket barrage, and there is no way of charging out of that one, my friend. He goes down.
Yeah, this damage coming out from Ice with this early javelin is absolutely huge. I do it for real, so... I love what he's doing because now he's going to use it for real, and Ivy's going to assume that it was all fake before.
Yeah, they go quite early here. They're going to have to get under the tower. It doesn't even matter. Naive just dropping to all of that magic damage from Mushi.
Huge burst potential, but here you go. They don't need it because they've got a
Laguna Blade.
Yeah. Ice might be in trouble here on this Pangolier.
See what they can pull off as he cooks up that ulti for the 100th time. And now the damage comes out with the Lion Striker and the Laguna. They just take him out.
Yeah, this is exactly what you want to do.
Although in from behind, Mushi and Ninja Boogie are here and they just completely clean up FN. The rest can take this game. You know, Empire looking to basically just keep on ganking until it gets to the stage where their Legion commander is really strong. And then Trolls have loads of space. Talk about that. We have a jump on forwards. And I'm pretty sure Ninja Boogie is going to drop here.
Yeah, and the Radiant Crow was just killed. I'm not sure. I think it was going towards... who's going for a blink? Oh, it's going to be Commander and burst somebody down very quickly within the duel period. Mushi has to be their #1 target now, though, I think. Oh, they actually have the sentry, though.
Swap, and all of a sudden, oh my god, and then in a whole lot of hurt.
What a sentry by Ninja Boogie. And this, if that BKB next, just get that relatively early team fight to answer your question before, where you were you were saying about what the win conditions were for both teams.
Oh, never mind. They're going to be interrupted yet again as they go into the Pangolier. I don't think they get this kill in time, though. Jabs comes in. Ninja Boogie's here as well, and the Shrine healing him right back up. Ghost Stick just running away. Swords out, but guess who's giving chase? Ice with the Grand Chase, but we'll look over to Yoki getting finished off here, and now he chases on.
Online, and
I think Empire are looking more to kind of go for the pickoffs and kind of leave their troll to farm. You know, this Legion, this Leshrac, this Lina, this Spirit Breaker, they can all make so much space, and they are actually getting Ice brought down here with the split up as well, and the duel, and that's going to be another one for Ghost Stick.
Go on FN, and Mineski say, no, we're just going to take your tier 2 in the top lane instead.
Yeah, and that pushing power is pretty immense with those Treants and with that DK. And now jumping forwards, Ice getting caught out again. They'll use a Laguna Blade just to finish that one up, though. Mushi coming in from behind, not forgetting he has his BKB available, so they're just going to keep him stunned up for now and try and get away. Jabs unable to find the Sprout. They do get the stun onto Miposhka, now jumping in back. I don't think this TP is going to go through, as Mushi will finish him off there.
Good team fight from either side, and if the Troll survives, that's it's going to be a Roshan for Empire. And I feel like if the DK survives, or the gyro.
Oh, another day, another duel as Ice just being hunted this game. And Ghostic finds another that could be in trouble here as that anti-armor comes in and the stun to follow up as well. Dragon Tail fire, everything onto Ghostic, but you know, he got his duel victory, so worth. Poshka.
Oh no, the roaming missiles following him.
Yeah, he's actually got a wand, so he does just about survive. And there is,
Jab
oh no, Jab is coming in, and Moon actually gets the fire off on him. Blinky down here, just sitting in the trees. And now the pings come out and they realize that there is, Jab's gonna find him.
Jab's might
split up is there. No, Yoki's just gonna stun and TP himself out of here, but they get the Dragon Tail off just about in time. And poor old Yoki. He had a dream of taking a tower on them.
Mineski would just be like taking every tower at the moment, I feel like, and doing whatever they want because they are stronger than Empire at the moment.
She could be in trouble. Actually, no, they're going to try and go onto Moon. No, trying to get away, I think. Yeah, they killed.
Jewel been brought down there by the burst from Empire, so they just need to get out now. And FN's chasing.
He's looking for something here. He might get the stun up onto Jabs, who goes for the early TP and will regret it as the duel comes out and they get yet another kill.
That's another duel win with that double BKB on both their cores. They're so much more scary. But you see Naive, he's on top of this net worth chart now and he's only going to get stronger.
Yoki, is he in trouble here?
Yeah.
Moon's doing the damage, Jabs is here as well, and Yoki will go down. But yeah,
their strongest point in the game now, I feel like. They've hit their power timing with these BKBs.
They are going for it. They're going to run into Mineski as a 5 as they jump straight onto Mushi with that ulti and the duel as well. Can they bring him down in time? They certainly can. Ninja Boogie going to drop as well. Moon just trying to do his best, but he is being torn apart as Empire take a very convincing fight. Ice just trying to run away. Oh my god, turns it around and just gets an easy kill onto the Lena as she runs out.
All of a sudden, the problem is, now the game looks really difficult for Mineski because this troll is absolutely huge and he outscales the gyrocopter and the DK. Like, at what point now in the game are you going to be stronger than Empire?
Oh, stun out. And he's got the damage to bring down Jabs here, especially with the stun in from Miposhka to cancel that TP. And that is going to be Jabs eating the dirt. Ice forwards once again. I mean, it went so well last time, why not try it? However, Gyrocopter has just picked up a butterfly, but here we go straight away onto Mushi, and with the Laguna Blade, with all that damage, the Blade as well coming in huge, and then it's going to rinse Ninja Boogie as well. Ice coming in backline doing a great job of knocking everybody down, but what does it matter when your damage hero is gone? Although Ghostic is dropping low here, it's only the Legion Commander though. She does die, but Naive getting the damage off, and FN as well with those fiery soul stacks. They're going to send up the Nature's Prophet, comes back down, and they will just chop him up. Empire with another fight on their own terms, they might be okay, and this is exactly what they're doing now. It's definitely by no means impossible for them. And Moon just staying right out of sight here, jumping straight onto Miposhka, but Naive is just behind them, but in comes the Ice ball, and they'll finish off Miposhka, getting the stun, getting Troll inside this little, oh my god, Ice just gets a solo kill. And I honestly don't know who's going to win this fight.
There's no reason for them not to do this. They're still a lot stronger than Mineski at this point.
Although Moon just jumped straight into everything, and they're actually going to go for the duel, and who have they caught there? It's actually Moon going down on that Dragon Knight, and they're just running forwards with these BKBs. Ninja Boogie caught in the middle of it all. He'll be an easy pick-off, but Mushi coming in the backline is going to be able to take out FN. Meanwhile, on the front, they try to take out Ice, but they can't quite do it. Ninja Boogie somehow still alive. Jab's also trying to give chase. The swap back onto Naive helps him back a little bit there, perhaps, but they do still finish him off. 2 heroes on the side of Empire.
Push this tower. When the creeps come in, it's just going to completely go, and this might just be mid-racks, because the troll doesn't have buyback.
Yeah, they've got the buyback on the Lena, but is it enough?
I'm not sure.
Well, we're going to find out. We should just go straight up onto the high
damage with the DD.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. And they do get the split earth. The light strike array should follow. And now the duel as well. He's going to be swapped out though, running straight back in, and they don't just have the damage. Actually, Laguna Blade Ninja Boogie of all people. They do finally finish off the gyro, but yeah, once back again. With the Aegis, and Ice gets to work on the racks. Mushi will join him as he gets up these stairs, and Empire just have to go back to base as they drop low on health and mana whilst their racks are falling. But in they come for round number 2. Do we have that duel available anytime soon?
They've just used it. They've used the Laguna, they've used the duel. What do they have now to defend their racks?
That's the power of the Aegis. As the cooldown comes through, they will be forced to back out, and it looks like they will not be able to defend their middle barracks. 10 seconds still on Naive. Moon coming quite far forwards here. They do have that sentry.
Split Earth, it does just miss. Thing, but it's a great play by Mushi because it's what's going to keep him alive in this game, which is really what he's struggling with at the moment.
And now they're going to go maybe onto Moon here. Oh, fantastic Rolling Thunder from Ice, locks them down, keeps them there as well. Naive is able to get that BKB off, but Ghostic is not. And now Naive will go down as well. This is a terrible fight for Empire. They need to get out of this one. They do have the buyback.
And Ice, he actually picks up the Crimson Guard as well. And suddenly that makes the Legion Commander a bit less scary, makes the Leader and the Troll a bit less scary.
And he doesn't get away, he doesn't learn his lesson, and now they're chasing him down. He gets thrown up into the air. When he hits the ground though, it will be with a thud, as Yoki gets taken down.
Yeah, I'm not sure if people know this about Pango, but when you a little bit of it, especially in the mid game, Gyro and DK do scale well into the late game though, so with this Vendor on top, they are hitting like trucks at the moment. They had putting the Lincolns on the DK.
Jumping forwards, doesn't quite get the stun off.
A good blink there by Ghosting, that was really close.
12 seconds till Yoki's here.
And there's no reason for them to not just hit this
swap out. Who's it got in there? They are big and they just get taken down. It's Ghostic who goes down right now. As Naive coming in, trying to do the damage, but just can't find anything here. He's going to have to buy back immediately. Ghostic also buying back as well, but it's going to be too late for their barracks, I think, as their melee rate does fall. Range still remains.
Moon kills off Miposhka as well at the back of the fight.
It's a bit of everything. Mostly tank though.
Yeah.
And up we go, onto the high ground. Use that sieging power. Mushi paying a little visit up here as well. Rocket will be out onto Yoki.
This tower goes down so quickly though.
Look at it fall. Empire just can't let another pair of racks fall like this.
They have to go on somebody here, but the Lincolns is just being used on Moon over and over again, and he's just standing here.
A on disc, and the moment it runs out, they go straight in. Naive trying to do the damage to Moon here. Can they bring it down? Meanwhile, the duel is out to Mushi. Who's winning this duel? It actually looks like Mushi's going to be on top as he does take down the Legion Commander, and now Naive also going to fall, and that is the big hero as the Troll hits the deck. GG is called, and it is going to be Mineski to take game number 1.
Fantastic performance from Mineski, and they look like they're going through a bit of rush in the middle of that game. Obviously Empire taking some really good fights with a couple of smokes they did. Ghostic building a massive amount. It's not a problem as such, but it's got a really bad win rate, I think, at Epicenter so far. I don't know what the actual stat is, but it must be something. I think it's probably only got 1 win or something.
Any better? And also with the Blightstone as well, you know, these crazy builds coming out with the new patch, but with the much cheaper mangoes than they used to be. Let's see how it goes. I mean, this top lane, you know, it's going to be pretty violent as Poshka is taking so much here. He's got to be careful. He's actually blocked in by the trees. Can they get one more right click off, or is it going to just to the poison? One more right click comes through, but Poshka goes down, and Jabs is getting a really big kill to start things off. And actually, Yoki's got to be careful here as well, as they will chase him off into the tree line.
Yeah, that's all in the power of the level 1 gush from Ice there as well. Just the amount of negative arbor coming out, the trees doing damage, the slow from the Orb of Venom. I just want to point something out here. They've actually put FN on the carry, and the Naive is playing the quad mid. So they've swapped things up again like we saw yesterday in their game 3. Let's see if it works out for them, because I'm personally not so sold on this.
Okay, well, we'll see how that goes for them. Meanwhile, on the top lane, more action. They're trying to bring down Yoki here, and they don't seem to have any more right clicks to follow through. Ooh, Jab's dropping very low. Needs to be careful. Yoki does have that stun, I think, and will throw it out, but it's too much damage as Ice will get the kill. Jab's just getting down onto the low ground. The blocks from Ice stops Miposhka being able to finish him off, or does he? He is much faster. Miposhka is going to give up here. Or am I mistaken? Jabs, don't taunt just yet, my friend. Miposhka's still chasing, going through the tree line. Look at this guy, he's going deep. Suddenly realizing that maybe he's going a little bit too hard for this one and starts to back himself off, although he does have that brain sap. But Jabs just doesn't care. And Jabs just going to summon some more trees and start going at it, but in comes Yoki from the sidelines. He will have that stomp available, does get it. One more right click will be needed, and they do finish off the Nature's Boots.
It's true. But again, Mushi in the spot lane seems to have a really good time.
Yeah, I haven't talked so much about this bottom lane. I haven't even looked at it, to be honest, but you've got Magnus sitting on 5 CS and Mushi sitting on 14, so really not having a nice time. And Ice could be in trouble here as the whole Empire starting to gang up on him. They'll put him to sleep. They have the spin available, and it's too much damage as the Tide will swim his way to the grave.
Haste is so useful for him, because look where he's going.
Yeah, he's heading straight away up to the top. I'm not sure if the courier did actually spot him. It was nighttime.
That's true. I think he might have just had the vision, but unsure. Ninja Boogie does get a deep ward down again in the Radiant top, the Dire top jungle too. So that's going to really help them decide their ganks and maybe help Nature's Prophet get some good rotations in.
Trying to get Miposhka in. Stun out onto Ninja Boogie. Stops him being able to get off that stun for now. Will follow up with it as Jabs goes for the right clicks onto Miposhka, but it's actually Ninja Boogie who's falling low. Will go down. Miposhka being chased through the tree line. One more right click will be needed from Jabs, but he actually heals up with the life sap. Does end up falling. Now Ice trying to get away. Yoki and FN just going to go back to farming.
Now as Troll, go back to the jungle and just be really efficient with his farming pattern. And if Ninja Boogie stays up in this top lane, he can decide to carry on putting the pressure on, but it looks like he's gone bot.
That's a lot of damage. That is too much damage, although I'd say that Jabs is trying to make a way through the trees, but won't quite work. FN gets the right click on.
He's just going to have to shockwave farm. He does hit level 4, which is nice for him, but only sitting on 8 CS. The main difference here is the pressure coming out onto the Dire safe lane is completely different to the pressure coming out onto the Radiant safe lane, and that's the problem with the Slardar Bane. It feels like you have to kind of stay together so you have this kill potential, because Slardar doesn't really offer too much in terms of being a lane.
Well, here we go as Queen of Pain saying nearby. Jabs will come in and force out that blink away. Maggie is here, no RP available though, so not that much of a threat.
Maybe they don't even need the exorcism.
Stun is out onto the Slardar here, trying to wriggle away, but it's not quite going to work as Yoki does get picked off. They do get Jabs on the backlines on the side of Empire though, so might be quite happy with that.
Yeah, Jabs in a bit of an awkward position there. Their support's so hard. This level 6s are really important with the swap and the Wrath of Nature.
Smoke up. Mineski going for something here as Mushi on the Troll Warlord and Ninja Boogie coming forwards. And look at Mushi. I mean, even when he's playing the Troll, he's not interested in just sitting back and farming. He's looking to go. We'll see a bit of action here.
Well, they do get the Observer Ward, D-Ward though. Oh, the Omni Slash.
Oh, the Omni Slash onto Ice, and they're trying to chase him down with his spin, and Ice, he just can't deal with it. It's damage that's taken him out. Now the Sleep is out onto the Death Prophet. Immediately as she TP's in. Stun, trying to catch out FN here, and will be successful as the Juggernaut does go down. And
the speed that he's looking for to really chase down the Jug. We saw how important it was before when the Jug was trying to run away into the trees, that Troll could just catch up to him. He wasn't really worried at all.
Stun out onto Mineski, gets slept for his efforts. Moon going to try and chase down this Bane right now, and with this damage they will be able to finish him off, so Mineski getting close for Yoki. Looks like they're heading towards his bottom lane on these 3 heroes. Meanwhile at bottom, Ninja Boogie is playing around with Ghost Stick a bit. And here we go, into the middle lane. They're going to find Jabs. This is as good a kill as any, so they'll get a stun out and finish him off. But they've been punished for it as FN goes down to Mushi down here at bottom, and Ghost Stick's going to fall as well. And no, it doesn't immediately pause. But they're just going to restart quickly. So, Tidehunter, is he dead?
I think they don't have a way of going through the Kraken shell, so this might be interesting.
The swap, actually, no, they commit the Omni Slash, and nice RP onto 2 actually, going to help them finish off Ice, and maybe get Jabs as well. Come back, go for Ninja Boogie, get that anti-armor on him. The Nature's Wrath rips through, but I don't think it's enough to deter Empire from going for this kill as they pick up a 3rd kill in this bottom lane. So using that first RP and basically all of their ultimates, and they managed to get out 3 kills for it. So
you just need to go and fight. Don't be scared, because if you give Mineski the space that they're looking for to just carry on farming, they will punish you. So this is great by Empire to really force themselves back. He just could not
finish off that catapult. Mineski actually could be in a whole lot of hurt right now. As he takes a sleep so that Moon can yield. That's so smart. Mineski now going to be chased down by the Nature's Prophet, and that is an easy kill.
That Bane must have been. Yeah, I feel like he's very reliant on getting a first hit bash there on the Troll to be able to bring him down. We talked about Empire not really being able to farm to get back in the game.
And they do get a quick kill onto Ninja Boogie on that on those steps there, but in they come with the Ravage on the back, able to catch out 2 with that one. FN was already spinning. It's a Skewer and TP out from the Magnus. Won't be able to. Oh yes, they will. They get the Yules on the Death Prophet onto him, and Ghost Stick could be in trouble here as Mushi comes in the back and will be able to finish him off.
Yeah, with that, because Troll is still a good matchup against the Juggernaut, so it doesn't really matter how farm the Juggernaut gets. They do kind of have an answer for him at all times into the game. And it's the BKB now on Mushi as well, so this Troll looking scary. FN,
what are you doing here, friend? He's going to use that Omni Slash and try and bring down somebody, but he doesn't really get the jumps, and will just get finished off, and this is a really big fire. They're just going to get their potatoes mashed as the damage all comes through onto that building, and it's just not even going to survive. And then 10 seconds up until the Juggernaut, so don't want to buy back this early onto that Jug, and he's only got 5 seconds left, so should be able to force back Mineski at least, but they've already taken
and then it's so difficult for them. Oh, the Nightmare!
They actually get the sleep onto the Troll Warlord. You can tell they're kind of not too sure if they want to go for this or not, and they will back off because Mineski are coming back in to try and save Mushi, and they're actually going to get the return kill onto Yoki.
Yeah, they were like,
I really want to commit to that Troll Warlord, actually. They were all kind of hanging around. They went for it, and they're like, whoa, let's think about this. And I think that was the right play, even though the Slardar did stay a little bit too close. Silence up on the Bane just to stop them getting that Nightmare off.
They have Ravage in about 7 seconds or so. Mineski aren't too worried here, I don't think. Empire just trying to delay it as much as they can with the Shockwave and the Sleep, but I don't think they've got enough in their tank to be able to fight Mineski still.
I mean, the RP is up, but does he even have Blink Dagger on this Magnus?
Prophet here as well. He's got the casual buckler and he has the solar crest as well, just stacking up armor here. He knows how important it is versus the Slada amplify damage.
Oh, the swap into the Ravage. It's a fancy play, only for Mineski using that Exorcism onto the high ground, and big silence onto 3 just to slow them down and let Moon get even more damage off.
Yeah, the Crimson Guard on Tide as well, though, is going to be massive. It just gets rid of so much of this physical damage.
Stun onto 2. Aeon Disc is popped, so that is something.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's difficult, though, I think, still, because Ice, again, he's doing a really good job of staying in the front lines, and I think Mineski, they're quite happy with the tier 3 here. Just wait for the Roche, because all it takes is one bad fight where, like, they can't give this away for free. And with this good
on
vision,
the front lines, he's got the Blink Dagger, will blink straight away onto the Death Prophet. They can take her down. This would be a fantastic way to start this fight, but she has got that Aeon Disc, and will Manta away that silence. Scream going to be thrown onto jabs, and Mushi on the backline is able to find out Mineski, though.
yeah, this is the problem now.
No more Aeon Disc. There is a possibility here.
They might need to try and steal this Roshan, but it's going down so quickly. They're not even anywhere near the pit.
Yoki comes forward, but now Roche will fall, and they will realize they need to get out of this one. I think Yoki is just going to be the sacrificial lamb or snake.
Actually, the Lotus Orb, sorry, for the Death Prophet, not a Lincoln's. I saw a Perseverance and a.
Just jump straight to that conclusion. Well, Moon is going to commit with that exit. Nice throwback, skewer into the stun, but now that Aeon Disc is going to pop off. Mineski with the ultimate, but force starting him back out of harm's way. Sonic Wave going to rip through, but the Yours is there, and they just don't find the kill despite all of this commitment. And also, they're losing their range racks whilst these ghosts are just getting to work because they haven't been able to bring Moon down. But Moon to about half health right now. Mineski in a lot of trouble. Mushi will be able to find the last hit. Now jumping into the middle of things, Ice is threatening with this Ravage, and FN needs to back himself out as the racks will fall, and there is really no response. And there is a swap. Stun thrown out, but he does get the skewer up onto the high ground.
They need to try and find some kind of kill here with the
jump in, 3-man stun. Do they have anything to follow it up with? It just doesn't look like they do, and he'll completely turn it around onto Yoki, trying to find Naive maybe in the back lines, and there's a Ravage committed for that. Oh no, this is really bad. Naive is down. The Mineski drops as well, also caught inside that Ravage. There's one more range barracks left, the bottom lane, but the final set of barracks is being attacked, and the final tier 3. And Empire, they just don't seem to have it. They just don't seem to have any response to this as the BKB is popped by Troll. RP is actually cancelled, it looks like, by the silence, and they'll finish off the Magnus. He buys back into this game. RP is still available, but him just feeling like it's a little bit too late. Stun is out onto the Troll Warlord. Omni Slash going to be used. Ninja Boogie with the swap keeps jabs alive. Every little play Mineski makes just limiting Empire and what they can do, as Ninja Boogie does eventually fall by the Queen of Pain, jumping in. And Mineski, are they actually going to back out right now?
Yeah, they need to be super careful here. The RP hasn't been used either yet, so...
Naive's going to throw out the poisons, but Mineski's positioning, they're just being so far apart. And in comes Ghosting, but he just can't find anything. Like, Mineski's positioning is just nowhere near each other. And if, RP is not going to be used, and he's just going to fall on the Magnus, no buyback available for 60 seconds. That is your big turnaround spell. Absolutely gone. They're going to find Mineski as well. A GG is called. Game number 2, going to Mineski, and Mineski make it a 2-0, and in a very convincing fashion at that.
Yeah, great performance by Mineski today. They really needed that win, and now they're 2-2. They can kind of breathe a little bit of a sigh of relief now. I feel like that's probably enough to get them towards the main event.